you're saying all being born to.
All being born to.
All being born to. That's new. They say that.
It's kind of, when I first heard it, I was like, all being born to what? All being born to. Or what it adds up to. Yeah. Oh, okay. You know, what it adds up to. Oh, okay.
That's interesting because.
When was the first time you heard all being born to? Or you always said it?
I've always said. I mean, God, like I said, I got it in the
90s.
I got it in the Born Ciphers. You know what I'm saying? And but in the Bill Ciphers, I did hear. I could vaguely, you know, I did hear, you know, what's today's mathematics, you know, all being born to. I couldn't say that I heard it, you know. I just know that the 5% had a certain kind of lingo.
Yeah, of course we did.
And it was special.
We do.
We do, right. It's special lingo.
Special.
A very special lingo that was just like, you know, that attracted the ear.
It's a members only.
Right. Exactly. Like you had to know the language to actually really.
Because you're standing there, you hear somebody say "White Kusali."
Right.
Hey.
Right.
Oh, you hear now? It's like, oh, hey. You know.
Right. Now, was that something the brothers used? They used the language because I've heard brothers earlier, like Sila from Medina, old brother who got knowledge in the 60s.
That's my man.
Sila, right? So he said yo, I didn't hear this Y equals self.
Y equals self.
You know what I'm saying? And now so why don't you just say yes?
That's
that came later on.
Prison terminology.
Prison terminology.
Y equals self.
Wow. See, I never heard it like that. You know, you want to add on about that?
Of course, if you just say yes or no. Okay.
Keep it simple.
If you say noun cipher, what are you saying? Knowledge culture, knowledge power, and noun cipher. The knowledge culture is what? Now, nation, and knowledge power is cipher. So if you're gonna say now, nation, and cipher.
You complicating it.
Right. Just say no.
Say no.
Okay. Y equals so. Y do not equal so.
Well, see.
So just say yes. You might catch somebody. How is Y equals self?
No,
or your question.
No, I can build with you about that.
Go ahead.
I'm like, well, Y equals self because Y is a question, right?
Y is the question.
Y is a question. So. The question of all things means that I'm the answer to all questions.
But you're not the question.
No, but why?
Why is the question?
Why is the question?
Why equals self. The question don't equal you. The question do not equal you. It does not equal.
I'm saying the answer equals me.
The answer might not equal you either.
Well, I'm saying
you're qualified. You're qualified to give the answer. You are qualified to give the answer.
Right.
If you know it, to the question.
If you know it.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, because God, what I'm saying is God, because why equals God is the answer to all the questions.
God can answer all the questions.
Any question could be answered by God.
If I don't know it, you might know it.
Right. So God, that's why I say so. Y equals self. So, and Y is the 25th letter of the alphabet.
Yeah.
And Y equals self.
The question do not equal you. You understand?
See, this is when we get into the whole thing with semantics.
That's you getting in with semantic, but you dealing with facts. Y does not equal self. Why the question does not equal you. Wisdom, power. 2 and 5 equals 7.
Right.
Okay.
2 and 5 equals God.
Okay.
Right. So Y or 7, 2 plus 5 equals me. Wisdom, power, all being born to myself.
Okay, but that's the end of it right there. 2 and 5. We didn't say 2 and 5. We say Y.
Right, we're saying the 25th letter alphabet, Y.
It could be the 25th letter alphabet, but the 25th letter alphabet is a Y, which is spelled W-H-Y. Why is the question. Who, what, where, when, why. Questions. Okay? How is it going to equal who you are?
By the question. No, God.
No, I understand, but I'm saying.
And I get what you're saying, God.
How is it going to equal who you are?
Because I'm saying that I'm the one who's gonna bring that answer.
But you're okay.
So I am the answer.
You're the answer. You're like.
So why?
You're like Irvin.
Because why is bringing the question?
You're like Iverson. You're the answer. But the question does not equal you. You're the answer to the question. To the question, you're the answer to the question. You're answering the question. If somebody asks you a question, you're going to answer it.
Peace, God. You know, so we can go back and forth. And this, like I said, semantics. Sometimes we get caught up in the semantics. No, and God, I love it too, God. I love it too, God. I love it too, God. And it's beautiful because you coming from the Bell ciphers. I'm coming. See, you know, as I build with brothers, I see that this language starts to it's fluid. You get what I'm saying? It changes some way, or the application of it, just like slang. You know, like slang, like the English language is, or the American version of the English is a bastardized version of England, and it's by way of slang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you say the same thing like it has happened with our language too, because like some brothers.
It has its growth and development on itself. It does.
Right, and like I know, like my brother Divine Understanding, Born-in-Law, he's like brothers, you know, back in the day, like they would get mad, like when you say, oh, you got a foundation, you know, you got a power.
Yeah.
So you say, like,
what do you want? What do you want? You got a foundation, you got a power. What do you want? Can you lend me $1?
Yeah.
Can you lend me $5?
Right.
Just ask for it.
Right.
Stop asking. You know,
it says like it's like this codified language and whatnot, and this knowledge and you're saying this, you know, like it's supposed to be peace, but that's a part of the 12 Jews. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, yeah, God.
You know, like when somebody says, God, I'm going to get some God degree.
Man, what degree is that?
Right.
What degree is that? Yeah, that's not a degree.
It's a jewel.
It's a jewel.
Right. So when you had said, God, I'm going to get some God jewel, I said, okay, cool. It's okay, cool.
You know, so see how the language and sometimes how brothers give it up and brothers and teaching, you know, brothers get in certain ciphers and create their own self-styled wisdom in that cipher. Because you come with like all the way out here, like there's certain brothers that have a certain self-styled wisdom and have a accent with their language. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, well,
and you can kind of tell, like, yo, this is a little different. This is a little different.
Man.
INFMEGA did this.
Peace. In celebration of each other, we support each other's hustle. Weight Life has sponsored this content. You can get a sweatshirt, t-shirt, or a hoodie at the Common Unity store of a law school in Mecca. Or just simply hit me up. I got the hookup. Peace.